Hey traders, welcome back to my channel. Just want to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Jess. I own Forex Tips 101. You guys have probably found me on Instagram if you're here. If not, let me know how you found me below in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I come out with videos almost every day or every other day, so there's a lot of really good, interesting stuff going on here. Feel free to comment any suggestions down below. So today we are chatting about gold, as you've seen from the title. So gold is one of my favorite pairs to trade, but there are a lot of things you should know about gold, especially if you're a beginner or if you're with someone with a low account balance, okay? So gold, you guys, I'm just going to delete these zones here. Gold throughout time has been, I mean, you can see it when you eyeball the chart. What can you notice about gold right away? It's been trending up, right? And that's just the nature of how it was introduced into the retail market, okay? If we look at the monthly, you can see it a lot better, okay? Okay, it's not going to load real nice for me right now. But if you did look back, you'd see that. We've been on a really big uptrend. Now, that doesn't mean that we've gone straight up. We've had tons of drawbacks, right? And that's just the nature of Forex. Like you can see here from 2012, I believe, to 2015, we had a major reversal and we saw mostly bearish activity, right? Or overall bearish activity. So that is one thing you'll notice about gold. And some people will tell you that they only enter buys on gold. Now, that's certainly not something I would advise because we do have such strong downtrends on the pair as well. So that's just a little myth that I want to debunk, all right? Another thing to note about gold is that it's correlated, okay, with a lot of pairs. So some pairs that it's correlated with, you guys, are the Aussie and the US dollar, okay? And the US dollar Swiss franc. All right, these are two pairs that it's correlated with. Now, the Aussie US dollar, you will notice that when gold price rises, so does the Australian US dollar, okay? And the reason for that is that Australia is a big gold producer, so it's really obviously affected by the price of gold increasing or conversely decreasing, right? On the other side, and I'm not going to get into too many fundamentals in this video, but these are good for you to know. You can jot this down. The US dollar Swiss franc, okay, is negatively correlated. And that's because 25% of the money in Switzerland is backed by gold reserves, okay? So when the price of gold goes down, you'll usually notice with the US Swiss franc, the pair or the price will rise, okay? So those are two that you can keep an eye on. There are other pairs affected by gold, absolutely. Those are the two that I normally look out for. So if you trade those, you might want to know that. Gold is not a good pair, y'all, for beginners, okay? It's not. It's very volatile, and you can see that, the nature of it, okay? We have really high, big pushes upward, and then we'll have really strong pulls back or pullbacks, okay? Now, a really nice thing about gold is that gold highly respects zones. So if we look at, let's draw in just a real quick resistance line here, okay? If we look at this area, okay, look how many times price has respected it, okay? Like it's just, it will respect zones and resistance lines over and over again, all right? Again, here, you can see multiple times it came up towards and rejected this level. If we were to draw our zones in, okay, so let's draw a zone in here. And again, I am going to do a video on this for you, but we're not going to do it now. We're going to roughly draw it in. So let's extend our line here and take a look. Now we're on the 4 hour now, you guys. If we go back, all right, we're going to notice that price will respect this zone, okay, multiple times. Now it's not going to want to, let's just zoom out and see there we go. And this is in the past, okay? So we can see, and if we go back, we'll see even more of that happening. It's just, I'm going to try not to make this video too drawn out, y'all. But something about gold is that it will highly respect zones, okay? That's why I really like to trade it. And better than that it will often break a zone, okay, and then retest it. All right, so you can write that down as well. It will often break a zone and retest it. You'll see that multiple times with the pair. For instance, if we look at this area here, and this would be another zone if we want to just drag this guy down, okay? Look how many times price came back towards it, okay, and reject it. Okay, it broke it here, but it came back towards here and rejected. It came back here and rejected, which makes spotting entry a whole lot easier, right? We know what to look for. Those are some positive things about the pair. Now, another reason it's not great to trade gold as a beginner is because often as a beginner, you have a low account balance, right? Now with gold, we're going to go to the FXTM Pip Value Calculator, okay? So you can bring that up to follow along with me if you want, or you can save it for later. This is my absolute favorite Pip Value Calculator. I have no, sponsorships or anything going on with this company. They're not my broker. They just have a really awesome Pip Value Calculator, all right? If we look at, so I'm on TradingView, okay? Let's grab our date, price, and range tool, okay? It looks like this. It's over in this section with the long and short position on TradingView, okay? It's called the date and price range tool. You can favorite it if you want so that it's up in your little favorite section. It has two little arrows coming out. When you calculate your pips, let's say we entered a trade here. So I'm just gonna click here, and then I'm gonna drag this box down to where my take profit is, okay? This is about 1508.95. So it's telling me that our movement, because this last number here is normally pips. Now gold, you guys, I'm not going to get into this extensively, but gold really isn't measured in pips, okay? Because it's not a currency pair, really. It's a metal, right? So really these are points or whatever you want to call them. This number here though at the end, okay, oftentimes with gold, people will take this decimal, okay, and move it over, and they count this as 318 pips, all right? When you're calculating pips in your Pip Value Calculator, you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that. You actually want to take the full amount, so 3188, I'm not going to use the 0.7, okay? All right, now let's say we have a 0.01 lot, okay? So this move here, all right, even using a 0.01 lot size is a $31 move, okay? You need to learn how to calculate this, all right, and determine if your account can handle moves like that, all right? Because it's very easy to blow your account with gold. Like if we used a 0.05 lot, look, $159, right, on one trade. So most accounts really can't handle that, right? If we're using our 3% rule, your account, if it's anything less than $1,000, really can't handle those big moves. So your account may not be able to handle trading gold. You really need to use this calculator and determine that, all right? I do want to point out too, I'm using Awanda, I believe. Yeah, so this is the one I'm using, okay? Make sure you click this broker when you're in TradingView because different brokers measure gold differently. Again, I'm not getting into measuring gold right now because it's really not important and there are a lot of different opinions on it. This is what you need to know, is how to calculate it, okay? I'm not gonna bore you with stuff that you don't need to know because I just don't think it's pertinent to your trading, and I'm not gonna get into those kind of details. I want you to know that stuff. So check and see if your account can handle it before entering a trade, please. That means if you're taking a signal, if you're, determining trade on your own, learn how to calculate this properly. Let's do another example, okay? Let's take our date, price, and range tool again, okay? Let's say we're doing a smaller trade and we're going like from here to here. So we have 2097, okay? That's our number. We don't need to put the last one, guys. You can round. We're in US dollars, and let's say you're using a 0.01, if that's the lowest you can use. That's still $20. If you have a $100 account, okay, and sorry, I think I did say that these were our take profits. Obviously, our take profits could be wherever. These would be our stops, okay? So let's say you're entering a trade and this is your stop up here, right? So this is your stop. So we drag this. Let's do that again, just so I'm not confusing you. So let's grab the tool. So our entry's here, let's just say here, and we're riding up to here. So we have, let's go 1868. Sorry, we're not riding up to there. This is where our stop loss is, okay? So we're entering here, and I don't know, our take profit is down here somewhere. You don't really need it. I mean, you can certainly calculate what that's going to be using the Pip Value Calculator, but I'm talking about risk management now. So apologies there, guys. So 1868, so this is where your stop loss is. Those are the points you need to calculate now. So you're going to put in 1868 using a 0.01, that's $18. So if you have a $100 account, that's way too much for one trade, right? So you wouldn't be able to enter this trade. So I just wanted to point that out to you, okay? I'm not going to bore you with any more of that. That's really all I had to say about gold, you guys. It can be a great pair, and when you get there, okay, it's going to be a really great pair for you to trade. But don't worry about, you know, keeping up with the big guys and all of this stuff. You need to do what's best for you and your account size, and you need to use that proper risk management. Let's look at if we made a move like this, right, on like the euro US dollar. Okay, so let's take, sorry guys, this is all marked up. Let's get a different chart so I'm not confusing you. Okay, all of my charts are marked up because of my teaching. So we're going to grab this tool again. Okay, let's say we, I don't know, entered here. These are arbitrary, guys. Your stop is up here, right? This is your pip amount, 46.5. Okay, it's the same kind of move, right? But look how different this is going to be. We'll actually click the euro US dollar if I can find it. Look, $4, right? So that's just highlighting for you how important it is to use risk management with gold, and how if you have a small account, you probably can't trade it. All right. That's all I really have to say for this one. I hope I didn't bore you guys with all of these details. If there's anything else you want to know about the pair, certainly let me know. And please subscribe to my channel if you liked this. I will see you guys in the next video.